Hi everyone, Victor here again, and in today's lesson, we're going to be deploying our first mini project. And I wanted to do this topic later on, but because I need to explain some other concepts, some other Kubernetes, OpenShift objects and resources, hence we're going to learn this object by deploying this mini project. And this mini project is simply the deployment of two-tier applications, which are the MySQL database server and PHPMyAdmin. I chose to deploy these two applications because I remember those years. Those years I usually do web design with content management system, WordPress to be precise, so I could get some cash to survive. I'll just go to the control panel and then open the PHPMyAdmin application to manage my SQL database for some website I designed those years. And it's actually interesting, so that's why I chose to deploy these two applications. All right. So in this lesson, we're going to learn the following. We're going to learn how to deploy multi-containers application, which of course we have the MySQL and PHPMyAdmin. And we're also going to learn how to deploy secret, how to create secret. We're going to also learn how to create config map. In this project, I'm going to be acting as the Scrum Master and the product owner. I'm just kidding. So here's the plan. We're going to deploy my SQL database server first. And because we don't want to expose our database to the outside world, we are going to create an internal service for my SQL, after which we will deploy PHPMyAdmin front-end application that we're going to use to manage my SQL. And since PHPMyAdmin is front-end and we need to interact with it from the browser, we're going to create an external service for PHPMyAdmin. However, PHPMyAdmin and MySQL will communicate with each other by using the internal service that has been created for MySQL, and then we will create a database from PHPMyAdmin to test the deployment. In all of this, you will learn what secret and config map are and how to use them. So let's start with understanding what secret and config map are. These two objects or resources are similar to each other, but first, let's look at what secret is. Secret, from its word, is simply secret. Okay, the secret object, from its word, basically holds secret or sensitive information that you don't want to expose to everyone, or rather the cluster users. The secret information could be usernames, passwords, SSH keys, or sensitive configuration file, etc. So the way it works is that the secret resources is going to be created separately, either by using the command line or YAML. Then the application pod or any other resource can reference the secret, which basically means that what needs to be referenced needs to be created first. In other words, the secret which is going to be referenced by other resources needs to be created first before creating other resources. So let's say you have applications like MongoDB, MySQL, or even some other applications that needs to be deployed with sensitive information such as the SSH keys, sensitive configuration files, usernames, passwords. The ideal thing is that this information are protected. So what you would do is to create a secret and put this sensitive information in the secret, then reference or point the applications to the secret. The application pod or other resources can reference the secret basically in two ways. One way is to add the secret as environment variables, for example, in the application pod, and The other way is to add it as a volume inside of the pod. So let's see how this can be done while we're deploying our mini project.